junior here at Mount Vernon Nazarene University. Actually, I just finished my junior year, so I'm technically a senior. But basically, I want to share a little bit about like my beliefs about emergent literacy, and that being, I really think with emergent literacy, like we need to start students off young. Like I want to see how they're interacting with reading, how they interact in writing, those sorts of things, and see like that at that approach. How do we start getting students in the right direction of reading and writing, and kind of develop a sense of how that's going to all take place. Um, Talking about balanced literacy, I think it's a really, really neat idea to be able to bring together things such as like phonics and being able to bring the like the whole literacy approach and being able to see those different approaches and like bringing them together to create a balanced literacy approach, whether that be in like small group kind of block sections or those sorts of things, like being able to bring it and use that in your classroom, no matter what exactly it is. Just being able to incorporate the different things, whether if it's a student does better with phonics and like being able to sound out the structures and the syllables and things like that, using that approach, and then also being able to use like whole literacy approach too, meaning like they'll just see that text and they'll know the word right from the start. So being able to kind of see the differences and then using both in order to create this balanced literacy approach. I believe it kind of goes right along the lines of like differentiation within our classrooms, which I know is something we stress so much on this campus, is that we're always focused on how can we differentiate in our classrooms and how can we meet the needs of the individual student, because that's our job as teachers. You might be teaching something excellent, but if the students are getting it, it's not about how am I teaching something, it's how are the students doing. So being able to focus on how can I meet the needs of the students. So I think that's really important. I think that'll kind of be like my approach in my classroom and how I'm learning, is that it's like how can I use this balanced literacy approach in order to help benefit students that will be in my classroom, and how can I find strategies that will help them along the way that I'm able to implement in my classroom. So I'm really excited about that, and I know I'm going to be able to learn about that through this class. So I think I'm just excited to learn more strategies because I want to bring that into my classroom. And I think another thing, like I'll stand like where I stand kind of on the balanced literacy approach, is that no matter what approach that I'm bringing into my classroom, whether it be strict or not as strict, I want more than anything to be prepared in order to meet the needs of my students further on in like my career. So I'm excited about this class, and I'm just excited to be a part. All right, goodbye.